Look at this bullish momentum in SanDisk right now. It's got a ton of good Momo, and I really like this setup for a few reasons. Number one, it's got good ongoing acceleration of momentum. Now, you can see that because the Heikin Ashi bar itself is getting bigger. This chart is really special. It's much different than your regular candlestick you can see here. The Heikin Ashi shows you not only direction, but it shows you momentum. Here's a cool little lesson for you. When you see the bar of the Heikin Ashi chart getting bigger each day, that means that momentum is actually accelerating. As soon as you see these bars of the candle start to get smaller, that's a signal it's decelerating. Now, I'm a big fan of trading these momentum cycles. You can see the stock cycles up, it cycles down. I call these payday cycles. They generally last about 4 to 8 days. Now, what you want to do, though, is you want to track a stock like this, and you want to get in as soon as it breaks above the last red one. So technically, the entry point here was about 1280. It's moved up a ton, so we're a little late cycle here. But here's the good news. The MACD, it's now crossed to the bulls after being crossed to the bears for some time. And here's what I really like about it. Check this out. If I back this up here, we've got a nice strong bounce off a good diagonal. It's a great candidate for a rounded bottom, which could bring the stock all the way back up to new all-time highs. That gets us to like $2,400, $2,500, $2,600, $2,700. Very curious to see what the community here thinks about SanDisk moving to new all-time highs. The rounded bottom plays out in 3 phases: your downtrend, your sideways trend, and eventually your uptrend. So if we can get above and stay above this like $1,600, $1,700 area, we've got a good shot of actually moving right up to new all-time highs. If it gets rejected here, watch for a little bouncing, a little chopping in this range for a little while before eventually probably breaking out. It's got a lot of really strong fundamentals. Check this out. Earnings are good. They're still accelerating. That's what we want to see when a stock is consolidating like this. All in, SanDisk has got a lot of good momentum. It's just a little bit late into this current payday cycle, okay? I want to look at AMD, NVDA, AVGO, and PLTR because all of these are moving today. So let's go ahead and take a look here. AMD also in day 3 of a cycle. Now, there's a lot of reasons to like this one as well. We've been compressing now going all the way back to May, right? We've had a tremendous run here all the way from $200 to $500. But here's the real reason. Throughout this compression, the market was moving up and down. Semis were moving all over the place. AMD basically went sideways. That tells me it's got a lot of relative strength and nobody really wants to sell this stock. But here's why I really like it. While it was compressing, the MACD was moving sideways to down. Check this out. Basically going all the way back to May, all the way to now. We're now through earnings, so there's no earnings risk. And look, the MACD has finally crossed back to the bulls. Folks, that's a really good sign. It means that momentum is shifting back to the bulls. We're day 3 here. We could consolidate a little bit more, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see AMD eventually get back up to new all-time highs and eventually break out. All it needs to do at this point is hold the 475 area. Above 475, we are bullish. So I want to look at NVIDIA next. We are down about, whoops, that's Apple. We're down about 10 cents today. Now here's the important factor. We still barely made a new all-time high by just about, not new all-time high, new swing high. I don't think that's a new all-time high. New swing high by just a few pennies. Now, when we have a potential for a momentum breakout, I mentioned this as a comment in my last video. There's 3 things that I like to ask myself. Did we make a new daily high today? Are we closing at a new daily high? And did we make a higher daily low? Those 3 questions. If all of them are yes, then guess what? You have ongoing bullish momentum. So let's take a look at NVIDIA here. Did we make a new high? Yes. Did we close at a new high? Not really. We closed down 10 cents. Did we make a higher daily low? Yes. So we still have 2 out of 3 of those intact, and we're still holding the 223, which is good. The MACD is still bullish. So I'm going to go ahead and classify this as like neutral to bullish here. As long as it holds 223, we are good to go. So there's 2 more tickers I want to cover today. Next one, check this out. AVGO. Oh my gosh, what happened to this one? It really fell off here. It sold off strong. Now there's a few things I want to highlight. Number one, right? We got to look at these cycles. We got to look at these momentum cycles. You got to look at the Heiken Ashi candles. This was a clear sell-off. You had compression, and then today, boom, you broke it. You don't want to be long any stock during a bearish payday cycle. This thing gave you a warning for 3 days, right? 3 days before it finally broke down. This is bearish currently. The MACD, it's rolling over. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing cross to the bears over the next couple of trading sessions. All in, gosh, this is having some struggles here, isn't it? We got a lot of overhead resistance at 435. I don't know. In my view, as long as it holds below 435, it's kind of just sideways until it potentially bounces off 350 or breaks above 435. So next up is PLTR. Got to check my list, make sure I'm getting all the tickers for everybody here. Covered this one last night. We still had some good bullish momentum, but gosh, we got rejected at $180, didn't we? Now, earlier I mentioned how to understand whether a stock has accelerating bullish momentum or decelerating. Do you remember what I said? I said you can look at the bar, the candle of the Heiken Ashi, and if it's getting bigger, you have acceleration, and if it's shrinking, you have deceleration. So how would you classify this one today? Well, it's smaller, right? So you have deceleration of momentum. The stock closed down just about $5. It's a perfect retrace. Now, here's what we call this. It's overlapping price. Everything that we did yesterday, we basically just overlapped it today, just completely messing with people. Could not break above $180. I would classify this as neutral here. Until it either gets above 180 or pulls back and gives another setup, we are now neutral on PLTR. I hope you enjoyed this video. Gosh, we covered a lot of stuff today. We covered SanDisk, AMD, NVDA, AVGO, and PLTR. I'm going to be pumping out more of these videos. Give us a follow if you like them, and I'll see you in the next video.